Hi, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Rhonda Hensley. I'm a licensed professional counselor, influencer, life coach, and I talk about codependency and some other issues that people deal with. Today I want to broach the topic of it's Quitter's Day, January 19th. I think it should be deemed National Quitter's Day. There was this company that did a survey about people that signed up with them. It was fitness and diet, and they wanted to find out how long people stayed committed. And you make a commitment, and they surveyed I think 800 million people, and their data proved that on most people that quit at day 19. I learned about this a couple of years ago from Mel Robbins. I was in a cohort that she led called Launch, and she talked about Quitter's Day. And that's the first time I ever heard of it. And, I've made New Year's resolutions before. And I talked about this. It's a should list. And nothing really ever stuck. Maybe a few things. But I have learned to set intentions of good daily habits. And on New Year's, I make a dream list of my dreams. If I'm going to set goals, the last couple of years, if I want to really set some goals, I'll do them on January 19th, Quitter's Day. It's real funny about commitment. I can make a commitment to someone else, and I will stick to that commitment against all odds. But I make a commitment to myself to do something that's to betterment or change, and it's hard to stick to. And part of recovery from codependency and part of personal development is to learn to be true to ourselves and stick to those commitments in our lives. And so that's something that I have really especially over the last couple of years. When I make a commitment, stick to it. If I, start an exercise program, the idea with goals is not to set them too high. Don't set them too low either. But I'm better off if it's so low that it's almost ridiculous. And then usually I always do more. So for me, those goals that I set, and then to break them down into small increments so you don't get overwhelmed. And if you are overwhelmed, take a step back. Divide that thing up. Somebody said, how am I going to get all this done? And I tell them, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. How do you get to the top of 500 steps? One step at a time. How do you complete a college course? One assignment at a time on a syllabus. To complete a course in a semester. To complete a semester. And then the semesters are put together. And then it's years. And then you get a degree because you have credits. That's how everything works. And if I can remember that, that's what I learned going to college. And that I'd get the syllabus and I would freak out. Because how am I going to get all this done? And I always did. Because it was step by step, small goals. Commitments, for some people are hard. They're scary. But, my rendition of what is a commitment is a commitment is doing what I said I would do long after the thrill or the excitement that I set it in is gone. So, it's going to get mundane. It's going to be, daily habits, positive daily habits. It's a commitment, and it's hard. I have a list of things that I try to accomplish every day. That's self-care, um, you know, and that the parameters around that, they're not, all of them are rules, they're guidelines. And, you know, I try to eat whole foods, get some sort of exercise and move my body, um, take my medications, take my supplements, drink the water, drink the water. You know how hard it is to drink however many ounces of water per my weight? You know, it's not easy. And I have cues, environmental cues that help me do that. I have, you know, if I'm going to drink 64 ounces of water, then I have 2 water bottles at 32 ounces each. And I know if I complete those, then I've hit my 64 ounces, you know. So most of the time, I drink but somewhere between 32 and 64 ounces of water a day. You know, it's a guideline. Whole food eating, you know, I do the best I can do. I try not to eat sugar and you know, gluten and those sort of things. And they're guidelines. And I feel better. I have a night routine, you know, that I do at night. My dog even knows my night routine. I had an alarm that goes off, and then I'm to start my night routine to get ready for sleep, good sleep. Those things to do so that I'm going to sleep good, because when I sleep good, I feel better. So, those resolutions, don't quit. You know, being aware and having the knowledge is half the battle. So now you know, day 19 of any change or any commitment or anything is Quitter's Day. And you just make a decision. I'm not going to quit. You miss a day, oh well. You know, being a perfectionist and trying to do it all perfect, oh well. So we're going to breeze past this day, Quitter's Day. It's not Quitter's Day, it's Winner's Day. Because if you're in personal development and you're looking at becoming self-aware and trying to change, you're a winner already. Just don't stop. And remember to be you on purpose.